Will featuring DJ Khaled because he's on every song.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. I made a promise to my sister because we always watch your movies together and we love to laugh together. So thank you so much for so many hours of joy and laugh. Thank you so much.
What's your sister's name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Tell Rebecca thank you. I appreciate it.
Ever since we were children, we've had one dream.
Let's start with a Fire Saga. The Story of Fire Saga is a kind of love letter to the Eurovision Song Contest, of course, in a very special and funny way. And you know, Eurovision Song Contest it's absurd how big and huge it is in Europe. So during your process of preparing and shooting the movie, what was the nicest thing or detail you got to know about the contest and show? And maybe also, what was the weirdest and most disturbing?
Let's see. The nicest thing that, you know, the times that we visited the contest and were doing research for the movie, we were kind of blown away by the kind of the sense of community between all the countries and the acts, and how, you know, we were expecting.
Stop. Can you go back? Stop the show, please.
You know, people to not be talking to each other and you know, trying to sabotage each other, and it's quite the opposite. I mean, yes, each country wants to win, but you just forget that it's such a huge audience, and just to be able to be there in the auditorium is a big enough deal, and everyone's just kind of pulling for each other, and it's really kind of a beautiful thing. I'm trying to think the nastiest thing that I saw. I don't know.
Maybe you have to join us at the Eurovision parties in Germany during the big show, because this is going to be nasty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then that's what I have to discover. Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I am Lars. This is Sigrid. We are Fire Saga.
Who wants to hear a Eurovision song?
If you could choose any pop star or group to cooperate as a brand new super Eurovision artist, so kind of Will featuring X, so who would you choose and why?
Oh, Will featuring DJ Khaled because he's on every song.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. To be honest, I think doing comedy is often totally underrated a bit, and it's a bit similar to the Eurovision Song Contest because it unites people and it's a great way to escape from reality or focus on other important things in a creative way. So what do you think, what does the art form of comedy means to you in general and the whole thing?
Lars, you are a dreamer. My dreamer.
We can't.
Really?
Romance, it ruins the band.
Well, I tend to agree with you that I think comedy, when it's done right, it looks easy. And you know, I think it's always interesting. You'll talk to dramatic actors and they know for sure, like, oh, I don't know how you do that. That seems really hard, you know. And it's yeah, I think it is underappreciated in a way, because it can be transformative. It can literally change your mood. And I know that probably the most rewarding part of what I've done over my career is the reactions I've gotten from people coming up to me years later and telling me stories of, oh, I watched this movie, or this is my favorite character and it helped me through this time, or you know, those are the kind of most meaningful things about what we do, and that it's just nice to know that it can be that powerful.
Yeah, you bring my sister and me always together. So
always together. Without me, you guys would be fighting all the time.
Totally. You're totally right. Thank you so much for this love letter for the Eurovision Song Contest.
Appreciate it.
Bye. Take care. Thank you.
Stop laughing. I'm trying to fight you.
My own time.
You hit me, but
Very light, like silky kitty fish in marshmallow boxing glove.